Hey guys, what's going on? Third Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Zach.
And Zach, because of me, we messed up. We did episode 7, which was kind of like I don't know if it was the sex offender. It was like the hippopotamus guy.
Yeah.
And we didn't do 6. So we got to do 6 now. Episode 5, that was the one where we had the chickens.
Okay.
And it was pretty freaky.
Yeah.
We had the chickens rounding up the other chickens and selling them, and it was just a disturbing thing.
Reminds me of the Jews that helped the Nazis. They sold out other Jews.
Yeah,
Their own hide.
No, yeah. And it was just weird. Like, there's food chicken and there's friend chickens.
That's how they write it off.
And it was, yeah. But I remember thinking, like, this universe is not going to deal with that stuff because it would be too wonky. But no, they do. But there's also turkey. They've addressed that. Yeah. What else is there?
I think there's cows.
You would think. You figured.
Fish.
I wonder if
you haven't really seen too many fish. There's a whale.
Yeah, that's it. We're jumping in.
Nothing has ever happened to me. Stop.
You say you love a toasted bagel.
I would never say that. I have celiac disease.
Ding! Bagel's ready.
Oh, no.
But wait. Son of a Hey!
No!
That bagel was too fast.
That's why PB Livin' presents the Bagel Catcher for all those hard-to-catch bagels.
No, stop. Enough. Stop talking. I can't take it anymore. PB Livin' is filing for bankruptcy. I'm shutting you down. Who the hell is your business manager?
Business-wise, this all seems like appropriate business.
You two are done. This company is more in the red than Carrie on prom night.
Well, I'm coming in. I hope you're... Oh my God. Ronnie, how'd you get that belt stuck around your neck and then caught in the filing cabinet which made your pants fall down while you were researching pornography? Oh, I see what happened here.
Terrible way to go.
Yeah.
We don't have to mention it.
Yeah.
The great man.
He was.
Great man.
Can I get some lunch money? It's pizza day today.
Sure thing, sport. Wait, where is it pizza day?
In my tummy.
Oh.
Hey, BoJack, would you set me up? My shoulders. A beeper? BoJack, it's great, but you know I already have one.
Yeah, you have a beeper, but I don't. Now you can page me whenever you want.
Huh. BoJack, I love it. And you're gonna love it too.
How do they kiss?
There's all kinds of codes we can send
beak.
each other. 0.
Okay, love you. No, I don't. Jeez. Uh-oh. Get out.
Ow! God damn it! No! Ow! Oh!
Coffee.
Jeez. Sweating.
Rutabaga,
It's-
this day already sucks. My heel broke while I was at this new food truck, and I spilled a handful of gravy all over myself because they don't sell bowls, just gravy.
Should have gone to the bowl truck first. That's where they get you.
Well, I guess the upside of being invisible around. No, I'll be okay. And how are you?
I got a
tongue.
little pink spot just for the
Yeah.
I can take a shit. Oh, we do have fun.
I'm just gonna go with the flow and leave everything up to destiny. Que sera, quesadilla.
You know we could lose the house, right?
Diane.
Right?
Diane.
If Mr. Peanut Butter said, I love you, no I don't, would you need to talk about that later and figure out what he meant by that? Probably not, right? Because they're just meaningless words? I mean, language evolves, right? So how can anyone know what anything means? The answer is nobody can and nothing means anything, so why bother talking about anything, right?
In this scenario, are Mr. Peanut Butter and I living in our house, or are we squatting in an abandoned Barnes & Noble burning books to keep warm as we struggle through our Dickensian-style poverty?
000. No idea what that means.
I think it means call me.
Ignore. Wait, where's the ignore button? How do I ignore?
I think with a beeper, you just ignore it.
With what? My mind?
You seem a little stressed out.
Well, that's just because as soon as I'm done with work, I'm gonna have to go home and have a long, awkward conversation with Wanda about our relationship. Unless I'm never done with work, Diane, you magnificent bastard, that's it.
Your line is, and I'll see you at the finish line?
Yeah, I know. I'm acting. Great. Now I gotta start all over. Settle in, folks. We could be here a while.
I had the worst morning.
You know who had an even the worster morning? Ronnie Bonito, because he's dead.
He is?
He decided to strangle the dirty dangle, and now that sweet chariot has come for to carry him home. Everyone who was here on time is taking a moment.
Here I go. Destiny to fail me now.
Black Mamba.
Oh, ew. Out of my way, flyer. Ugh, flyer. Why do you have to be on my shoe in front of this store? What is it? Shoe. Store. Shoe store. Team players wanted. Oh, I'm such a good team player. I make all the other team players look like garbage. Lady Footlocker.
Now we gotta stop for the day.
What? No, why stop now? I'm just getting warmed up.
Union rules. We're done. Go home.
Go home? Why go home when we could extend this long day's journey into night? Drinks on me, folks.
Yeah, man, this day's been really hard on me. Ever since I heard about that agent who died from that blue-face blast-off.
Blue-face blast-off?
The strokey-chokey, the two-neck squeeze.
What?
You know, the one hand on the Adam's apple, the other one's on the Adam's banana.
Oh, right, yeah, the autoerotic...
That could have been me, you know? I used to really be into that stuff. I was a hardcore gasper.
I can't believe you have so many names for it.
I shouldn't even be alive right now, man, you know?
We don't need to talk about how you masturbate.
The orgasms you get?
Okay, I guess we do.
It's like seeing a rainbow, but with all the colors.
So like a normal rainbow.
But it's too dangerous, man. They say if you bite down on a lemon, right at the point of climax, the lemon juice gives you the jolt you need to not pass out and die. But still, man, you just... rolling the dice.
Okay, this is getting really graphic.
Funny you should mention God, because my new thing is the Bible. Tell me, have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior?
So, noose-wise, what are we talking? Do you use a standard sailor's knot or more like your average birthday present bow?
That's okay. I don't love you.
What?
Good night.
Can you talk about your process? Well, when I see someone and I think they can dance, I say, hey, I think you can dance. And when I think they can't dance, I say, no, I don't think you can dance. And that is pretty much it.
Because you do love me, right? Like, a little bit?
No.
For what it's worth, I love both you guys.
Shut up, Todd. Grown-ups are talking.
Dog.
Here you go, ma'am.
Jeez Louise.
Can you hold on to this for me?
Ew, is this your Bible?
No. It's my choking off kit.
Your kit?
Yeah, it has all my supplies. Silk ties, a leather gag, velvet sock, lemon. Look, man, you gotta take this off my hands. I can't trust myself with this thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I want your jack-off kit at my house.
Please, man, I got this girlfriend. She loves me. If I fall back into the old gasping goo, it'll break her heart.
Wait, so you're saying if someone loves you, they don't want you to choke yourself while masturbating?
Yeah.
What would you recommend? One with a bell or...
All right, you got me. I don't know anything about bicycles. I'm J.D. Salinger, and I faked my own death.
Mr. Salinger.
Let me guess. Catcher in the Rye.
And others. I want to say The Hobbit.
Nope.
Look, I'm an agent. It doesn't matter whether I've read your work.
People hound me about my books. Well, book.
What if I told you there was a place where no one reads books?
I'm listening.
A place where people only read headlines, lists, and pictures.
You're probably wondering what this beautiful mahogany box is.
I wasn't wondering that.
I've decided to do the Funky Spider-Man.
What? Funky Spider-Man?
I came up with that one myself. It's because he hangs and then he shoots webbing. It's very dangerous.
Have fun.
I'm serious. I'm really gonna do it.
Great. Put a towel down. Not one of the good ones.
Put a towel down. Pose, but like an animal.
Just play it cool, Todd. No one needs to know why we're here. Excuse me. I'm trying to have a more fulfilling orgasm.
How would you like to be the host of J.D. Salinger's new celebrity game show?
What? I knew Destiny had a plan for me. You know, it just goes to show. With the right attitude, every single one of your dreams will always come true. And if your dreams don't come true, it's probably because you just didn't have the right attitude.
Snail.
Today, one agent did something that no one else could.
That's some funny ass music, isn't it? The trumpet.
Charlie Witherspoon caught a rye bagel coming out of the toaster.
Come again?
It was coming fast and hot.
One day, some genius will invent some sort of bagel catcher that takes the guesswork out of this task. But until then, Charlie...
Do you want to talk about the elephant in the room?
Wow. Okay. You know what? Here's, first of all, wow. All right, I can't even... Wow.
You're never gonna forget that.
Wanda...
Okay, fine, you stupid baby. I love you.
I knew it.
But I'm not going to tell you not to do the funky Spider-Man.
What?
You need to be responsible for yourself.
That doesn't sound like me.
I know.
Come back here. I don't love you. You don't make me feel less broken.
I don't get it.
The movie's been about you.
Thanks.
Carolyn,
Yes, Rutabaga?
I think Katie and I are getting a divorce.
Corduroy? I don't want that.
Corduroy?
Yeah.
Hey, you decent, man?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
There's a lemon.
That was our reaction. You know, better late than never.
I know, right?
As I believe Tommy Chong said, it might have been Cheech. I don't remember. It was in Ghostbusters 2. I don't remember which one it was.
I haven't seen it so long.
At any rate, what did you think?
You know, I guess it wasn't like a big laugh out loud episode for me, and it also didn't have some like the heavy story stuff that like BoJack does that I really like. So it's kind of an average episode.
Well, right now he's actually in this fairly serious relationship.
Yeah,
with
it gave me a lot of notes actually though. But in terms of the episode itself, well, a lot of the stuff I did like about it was just a lot of the notes. For instance, being in a relationship, did you ever have any kind of guiding principle about when to say I love you, or did you just say it when you felt like you should, or?
Yeah, pretty much the latter.
Yeah, I think that's what kind of I did. I know people who had kind of like, well, they'll never say it before this amount of time, no matter how they feel. Fortunately, I mean, I never said it like, you know, like some people like a week after. You know what I mean? But, you know, I think I've said it like 4 to 6 months after, which might be a little soon, especially now that I'm older. I think about it more.
It's a good principle.
Yeah.
Put it off and not say it until you feel like there should at least be maybe a year,
like the weight.
2 years.
Yeah, like the weight behind those words. Like, you can't just say the emotion and.
That's what I would advise at this point.
Yeah.
That just at least put it off for about a year or two, unless it's a decent amount of time and the other person says it first.
Yeah, they say it first.
You do feel it, and you don't want to leave them hanging. So
yeah,
I mean that's the only limitation for that rule.
Has anyone ever said it to you and you didn't feel it? Like early on, I know probably later on you was said you needed to feel it, but I mean, but early on, even younger, and like a girl says I love you, and you go, I love you too, or something like that.
I don't know. I've experienced that moment so many times in my life that I'm not sure.
Yeah.
No point.
Well, I mean, not a lot of girls have told me they love me like more than a friend first. One did, and I felt the same way. And I remember thinking, when am I going to say this? And then they end up saying it around the same time I was thinking that. I said, oh, wow, I love you too. That's crazy. Should be this crazy. Yeah. Have you seen Tag?
No.
I haven't seen either, but I heard it was pretty good. And the story that's based off of, have you heard of the story?
No.
Okay, so there's these people.
Oh, no. I've heard it.
Okay, pretty cool. Yeah. Have you ever seen Carrie?
No.
I never did either, but our buddy,
it's just not in my line of.
Our buddy Gus said it was really good, and he said the remake is pretty good.
Well, I never really got into slasher horror films.
Yeah, I mean,
more
me either.
Or less, that's how I categorize it.
I don't really like those either, and he said even if I didn't like that stuff, he said it's good. It's just kind of a revenge story. This girl getting picked on.
Yeah.
And there's like that iconic look with the girl covered in blood. That's the only thing I really know about it.
That's all I know about it is the girl covered in blood and it's prom night.
Yeah. We should mention him. I've only seen him in Kill...
Carradine.
Yeah.
I know, it's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate because...
Well, that's the only thing I really know him from. I know he was in Kung Fu.
Yeah, it makes me want to watch Kung Fu. Not the asphyxiation, but Kill Bill.
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
His role in Kill Bill.
Yeah.
And Tarantino is renowned for selecting actors, like writing a role for a certain actor.
It's really cool.
So, I would imagine he must have written that role for Carradine, maybe because of Kung Fu, because of everything that's involved in Kill Bill and that history, Lone Wolf and Cub, Lady Snowblood.
Have you seen what he looks like in that show?
David Carradine?
Yeah. I Googled it one time.
I've seen the cover at the store once.
I Googled it one time. He has a shaved head.
Yeah.
I think he's supposed to represent an Asian. I've been to food truck stands that have gravy in cups that you sip, and it's good. But I couldn't imagine just
I think it's ridiculous though.
I love gravy. It's weird.
I like gravy.
I like different bread in it. And stuff.
I got Dairy Queen for lunch yesterday, and I bought their chicken strip basket.
I never do gravy with that, but go ahead.
Well, it is essentially country fried chicken.
Mm-hmm. You different gravy?
Have you had country fried chicken? Have you ever had a country fried steak?
Yes,
at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Have you had country fried chicken at a restaurant?
I've had it at the high school when they served
Well,
it.
a country fried chicken is just like a country fried steak, and it has the gravy with it.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting. So literally, when I say it's just like you're getting country fried chicken, you're getting country fried chicken. It comes with the gravy. You just dip it in the gravy. It's not smothered in it.
I've had the chicken tenders that they have, and I dipped it in gravy, and I remember thinking, I'd rather have ranch. But
it's not their chicken tenders. It's a chicken strip basket that is literally breaded in a way that is like.
So you're saying it can't be
fried chicken?
I need to try it. I admit that I had something different, so I'll give it.
You need to try it.
I will. We'll do it.
We'll
make a video of it.
I guess I got it with onion rings. I don't know why it comes with the toast though. I don't need the toast.
Yeah,
it seems like overkill.
I see that was interesting. The toast. Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. There's no butter with it.
Nonsensical.
So why do you have the toast? And there's no jelly with it, which would at least be overkill, but in a good way. But
my dad, I told you this story. There was a guy who used to go to the bar at the American Legion we used to go to all the time with his friends. He was much younger, and he was unemployed all the time. So my dad would always, and this guy was 5'1", and my dad always used to give him rides and then take him home and buy him drinks. So he'd come to the bar and hey Mark, your son's here. So when Todd asked for money for pizza, it's pizza day. He's like, here you go, sport. Made me think of that guy. Because I was in there one time, my dad, come here, boy, sit down. Shane, this is my boy. And they all started laughing. I'm like, you know what I mean? Of course, we did see the next episode, Hank Hippopulous, right?
I really don't remember his last name. I remember his voice most of all because he's that guy.
Yeah.
From Law and Order or whatever it is. I don't know.
When I was younger, my parents used to argue incessantly. Because my dad used to drink. He doesn't anymore. Mommy does, but it's really under control now. Mm-hmm. I remember acting out as a child to distract them from yelling. I would jump off the fridge and start rocking back and forth. And just weird. I saw that, made me think of that. Did you ever do anything like that? Or did your parents do that in front of you?
No, they did. They fought through things. Stuff would be flying across the house and busting and cussing and yelling and typical trailer trash shit. I'm not calling my parents trailer trash, but that's essentially the way they lived at that time.
Yeah.
And because now my dad makes twice my wage and
I saw his house on 3rd Street.
He's owned 2 houses and renovated one, turned it from a $30,000 home and tripled its value. And so at any rate, no. Normally I would get out of there.
Okay.
I would stay away. I
remember going to
alienate myself from everything.
I remember a couple times going to my grandma's and my grandma calling down and going, Mark, you need to stop drinking. I remember her yelling at my dad on the phone. I remember I didn't want to go home after that.
Because, you kind of,
Yeah.
You ratted him out.
Yeah.
Carolyn and Rutabaga.
Oh, yeah. Is there something going on there?
It kind of seems like she's the guy that she always goes to or ends up finding herself with for comfort.
Yeah.
Or at least they've been leaning that way.
And I forgot that she did break up with
Vincent, whatever his name is.
Yeah. Dude, Vincent's a man.
No, he's not. This looks like a really good...
The show always makes me laugh when they have an animal randomly do an animal thing.
Well, there's several times in this episode. They had the tongue hitting the elevator button and the claw.
Yeah.
And the orangutan just swinging through in the background.
And it's always and it's over.
And the elephant.
Yeah. The elephant in the room, too. That was funny. I want BoJack to do some kind of horse thing. Only get spooked and do this and then start running the opposite direction.
What needs to happen is you do the lip thing.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how the horses out here would always do that?
Well, I remember...
You'd walk by and
And it's like
it would look over and it would just be sitting there and it would rear its head up, and its upper lip would just stick up in the air.
And I think you explained this before on the channel. Why are they doing that again?
I can't remember now.
Okay.
I know normally they'd be eating, or they'd be I can't remember what they call it now, but where they chew on shit.
Yeah, because they're bored.
Yeah, and then they get something in there or something, and they stretch their lip out. And it looks so retarded when they do it. But
horses they're really cool creatures. Like they're big, powerful fucking things. It's crazy that we domesticated those things.
Well, they weren't always that big.
No, they weren't. But
if you look at like Mongolian ponies, the ones they ride now, they look like a step up from a Shetland pony.
Okay.
And if you think about these people, this horde of people that conquered
these Dothraki people,
the largest contiguous, I believe it's referred to, empire in history.
Yeah.
In history, bigger than the Romans. It didn't last as long as the Romans because they were not a developed enough culture at the time to have that level of bureaucracy to control their empire and maintain it.
Yeah.
But they conquered and ruled an empire for several hundred years. And
what about Alexander the Great, like in terms of...
No, his was very short-lived. And it wasn't as big.
I thought it was like 75% of the known world.
The Mongols were the biggest.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Genghis and his direct...
We're all related to him.
Ancestors.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had...
Or like 10% of every human alive is related to him.
It's false.
Or something like that. It might be 20%.
No.
It might be 1%. I'm pretty sure it's 10%.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, interesting. I mean, you would think that... I know that a lot of people think that Native Americans and kind of a large part of their DNA came from like the Altai Mountains and things, which are like southern Siberia,
Southeast Asia.
steppe.
Yeah.
I mean, the steppe. Siberia is,
Anyway, so once again, this episode is to give us something to talk about. It wasn't my favorite, but I do like the show quite a bit, so I like doing it with you.
It was enjoyable.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Anyway, that's it.
Thanks, everyone. We appreciate you stopping by. If you like what we do here and Shane's poor Mr. Rogers
Rich,
reference.
look at all the leather
episode.
couches and the...
No, I meant poor reference to Mr. Rogers.
Oh, yeah. That was very poor. They talk about like before we're here.
No, you got a little touchy with that.
You got a little overzealous with my...
You did.
My Mr. Rogers references.
So